It's the Joel Shit Show, featuring Joel Shit. Hi, welcome to the Joel Shit Show. I'm your host, Joel Shit. So, yesterday was Tuesday, and I went to the gym, and then I went to work, and then I went home, and I watched The Simpsons, and then I watched wasn't much on TV. Then I put the Sharks game on, but then I had to mail things and I didn't really watch much TV. But then I had to run some errands before I went to bed, and I got to stay up late because I had a meeting this morning at 9:15 on the main Stanford campus, and so it meant I had to wake up an hour later, because if I went to work and then to the meeting, then I wouldn't have spent any time here first, so I might as well go straight to the meeting from home. But I don't need to get to the Stanford campus at 7:45 if my meeting's not until 9:15. So I got to sleep in an extra hour, take the later bullet train. Maybe I'll talk about that tomorrow. We'll see. But so I decided to go run some errands, and so I went to Foodmaxx, and I got my 12-pack, a cup of noodles for $1.99, and I got some bananas. And I got there, and there was one giant line with about 15 carts in it for 2 checkers. Although that makes more sense, I wonder how that happened, because the great grocery store decision, of course, is what line you get in, and that obviously wasn't necessary if there was only one line. But as I got there, they opened up 2 or 3 more check stands. I don't know what happened. Maybe they were all in a meeting or something. Yeah, I'm sure they do that in a grocery store. Sit in a conference room and talk about politics. So I ended up picking a line that just had one dude ahead of me. It was actually 5 dudes, and the cart was full of shit, right? But these 5 dudes were with it, man. They had a little system. They had guys packing and guys checking the candy, and they had everything all figured out. They loaded up a conveyor belt, and they were very efficient about the whole thing. They even put the little divider thing behind their food when they were done, to which I thanked them. For which I thanked them. And really like $340 worth of groceries, so it still took a while. Then she rings up my shit for $4, and that's nice. And then I passed them in the parking lot on the way to my car, and they're figuring out how to Tetris everything into the back of their vehicle, and quite the operation. Very industrious group of people. I was very happy to be in line behind them. It gives me hope for the future of our society. So then I went and I got gas, which is pretty unexciting. Went to the credit union and deposited my paycheck from Aces Up from the event I worked on Saturday, which I forgot to talk about in Sunday's episode, and that's not very exciting. I did not go to Target because I didn't need to. I went to the post office and mailed a Rusty Wallace beer cozy to Canada because somebody in Ontario won it, and I had to use a little kiosk for that, although I suppose I could have used my extra stamps for it, but I didn't. So they've updated the software on the post office, the automated postal thing at the post office, and now it tells you after you've bought your postage to write airmail on the package next to the sticker. Well, there's no pen there, and no one reads those things anyway. It's not like they're going to put it on a truck. They're going to see it's a little 4-ounce package, and they're going to put it on a plane like they're supposed to. So, and anyway, DSRs from international sellers don't count anymore, so I don't care if they leave me shitty DSRs, and that's why I get to charge them for shipping, because I can't get dinged for that either. It's the new eBay, man. You gotta play along with the rules or you're not gonna stay ahead. And then I got in the car and I went back home, and I went to bed. It wasn't a very exciting day, I know, other than the industrious people at Foodmaxx. That was pretty exciting, but the next 11 months, work, work, work. That's all it is. So the time we have to visit us on the web at joelshitshow.com. Email joel@joelshitshow.com.